just going to have some tea while I'm waiting for everyone to jump in and say hello. It is a very mixed weather day here in Dublin. I was just in the city centre and I left and it was raining and then it got lovely. And then I went to the restaurant. I had a beautiful lunch with my friend and I left the umbrella at the entrance to the restaurant door, at the entrance door. I didn't want to be bringing all the rain in through the restaurant. And then I left my umbrella behind and walking to the tram, it started to rain, an ungodly shower, and I got really, really wet. So, yay. I'm dry now. I'm home and I'm dry. So I just had to charge the phone up a bit. So, hey, Azog. Hello, hello, hello. I'm just in from the rain and I just dried off. I was very, very wet. I went for lunch with my friend. Hi, Ragda. Hello, hello. Thank you for joining me. So everyone say hi in the comments. I'm just filling you in. I just went for lunch with my friend. I went into a place in Dublin city centre called the Docklands. It's like this old part that's been redeveloped, and you have huge, huge big companies there. You've Facebook, you've Google, you've Airbnb. They all have their head offices. Hiya, Quill, Sha. Hello, hello. So it's a really beautiful area. It's all there's loads of water, the docklands, the canal, and it's really nice and it's really young and vibrant because you have a lot of people, young IT people who are working in Facebook and Airbnb. It's a really, really amazing place. And I went to a restaurant called Herb Street, and I had a really, really I had a very simple meal, soup and sandwich. The soup was carrot soup, roasted carrot soup, and then the sandwich was half a burger and fries. So it was very good, and I had tea. I'm having more tea now, just because I need tea to recover after getting wet in the rain, of course. So how is everybody? How's my friend Azog? I hope you're all very well. Azog is one of my many regulars here that come back and say hello to me. You're all very welcome to Learning English Pro. If this is your first time with the channel, make sure to subscribe and check out the channel. Lots of professional English here for you. I am working on a new video. I was hoping it would be out today, but it'll probably be out tomorrow for student members. And it's English vocabulary. Hi, Ebru, and hello, hello. Thank you for joining me. The new lesson is on business English vocabulary for budgeting and cash flow. So lots of really useful terms here for everybody, not just if you're in business, if you're working in any kind of place, you're always going to hear about budgeting, cash flow, deliveries, in the red, in the black, so there's lots and lots of very useful vocabulary for this. So I don't know about you, but when I was younger, I was terrible with money. I was not very good. I used to spend, 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 and I'd always be getting loans off my parents and paying them back, and I never had any money. So I think, as you get older, you become a lot more sensible, hopefully. I still like to buy nice clothes and nice things, but I try to be very sensible. I always like to try and, you know, save some money. Now that I have my own business, I have to make sure that tax is paid and covered. So any money that comes into my business, there's a certain percentage, usually about 25%, I just take off straight away and put into a special account for tax. So I like to be very careful with money, and as it's a new business that I have, I want to be make sure that I have everything covered, my taxes paid and everything. I don't need to worry. And then I use AI to help me kind of track the finances in the business. So it's really, really useful, and it helps with budgeting, cash flow, expenses, all that kind of thing. So if you're interested in this vocabulary, make sure to stay tuned this week to Learning English Pro, and you will get 30 new terms that are really, really useful for professional English and really useful for anybody. If you're focused on your own finances, it's always good to have additional vocabulary to talk about it, whether in your career or in your personal life. So, yeah. Thankfully, I'm much better now at my finances. I'm not rich by any means, but hopefully one day I will be. So yeah, lots of vocabulary coming up for finances, and then we'll be moving back into the next video after that will be medical English, and I still haven't really decided yet what next medical English lesson I will do. So if you're watching now, this is your opportunity to get in and talk to me. And if you're a nurse or a doctor or you're working in healthcare, give me a shout and let me know. Hi, Shakila. Hello, hello. Welcome back. If you're working in healthcare and you have a topic that you'd like me to cover in medical English, let me know now. You know, if you give me a good idea, I'll definitely do it. So, and talking about medical, my eye is still sore. It's not as bad as it was. I'll give you a good close up. Let me just see if I can get the camera to focus on it. So, it's a good bit better. I still have the appointment with the doctor tomorrow at 2 p.m. and I'll come back and I'll tell you all about it. Um, so, hi Thomas, hello. Thanks for joining me. So I have the appointment at 2 tomorrow. Hi Thomas. So I'll come back and let you know how it goes. So as I think Shakila, I think you might have said it to me the other day. I've been using warm compresses, just getting a nice cloth, getting it. Thanks, Shakila. Yeah, it's starting to feel. It doesn't. It's not as painful, so it's still a bit red, but thankfully it's getting better. So probably by the time I go to the doctor tomorrow, it might be gone. But I have some other skin issues. I have a little bit of eczema and psoriasis, so I really want. I've been taking a steroid cream for that for the last 6 months, and hi, Thomas. I'm in Dublin, in Ireland, just in Europe. So, where are you from? Let me know where you're from. Um, I'm having some tea as usual. I hope everyone has a nice beverage in front of them. Mine is just an Irish tea with milk and a little bit of sugar. So, it's good. The caffeine. I need the caffeine. So yeah, doctor's appointment tomorrow. But yeah, I have some other skin issues, and I've been taking some steroid cream for that, and it worked very well initially. So, but now it doesn't work very well. And actually, I have my moisturizer here that I use. This is an Irish brand of moisturizer. I don't get any. I have no association. I'm just showing you what I use. It's called Dr. Silcox Base, and it's like I don't. This one's quite empty, but it's like a gel soap, and it's very kind of clean and plain, and you can use it as a moisturizer and as a soap. So I would put that on twice a day, just under my clothes, and put it on the areas that I have affected, and then I use it in the shower as well. I use two. I use that and a shower gel. So that really kind of helps my skin stay under control. But I use some medication. Hi, Rania 64. Hello, hello. So that's what I'm using, but I just want to go to the doctor. I don't want to keep using the steroid cream too much. Steroids are not good for your body in any shape or form long term. So I've been using the steroid cream for 6 months. Hi, Sujata. I hope I said your name right. Hello, hello. Everyone's saying hello today. It's great to hear. And Thomas, you're from India. Thank you for joining me today. I have lots of Indian followers, lots of people. So you're very welcome to the channel, and everyone's very welcome. Thank you all for saying hi. Um, so yeah, I just hope that in the next while I get the skin sorted because it can be very itchy. I don't know if you guys have any kind of skin issues like I have. My skin is very sensitive and very pale and very white. So I have very sensitive skin. So if I go out in the sun, I burn very easily. I get infections in my eyes and I have rashes and things like that. So yeah, not good, but I just get on with it. I've had this kind of skin issues for many, many years. So I've tried every lotion and potion and everything. Sravan Kumar, hello, hello, welcome, welcome. If you're any of you are just joining, this is Learning English Pro, and we're just here for a nice chat in English. Um, Sujata, you want to learn English? Can I help you? Yes, make sure to check out my channel. Here on the live, we just do conversation. I just kind of talk about my day. If you have any questions about kind of general English, I'm here to answer. Or if you have any questions about me, about where I'm from in Ireland, or anything about Irish culture, I will try to answer every question as best I can. Shakila is asking, have you any presentation related video in your channel? Presentation, yes, I do actually. Let me just see if I can pull it up, and I will. I definitely last year I did some presentation English. So what I'll do is I will post it now on the chat for you to see. Subham Bad Bardwa is asking where I'm from. I'm from Dublin in Ireland. And Rada, I recommend to be careful from factors you notice to be. Yeah, I'm always very careful with my skin. Let me just see. Yes, yes, Shakila. I have a video on. I do so many videos that I forget what I've done. So I will come onto chat now, and I will post that into chat in this chat here. So just give me 1 second, and I'll just see if I can get into it. Let me just see. One moment. Do do do. I don't know if that's on. Let me try it a different way. I can't access the chat from my desktop. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the actual. Apologies now. There probably is a way. I just haven't figured it out. Let me just see. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I'm in. I'm in. So let me just. I'm going to put it into the chat now. So this video is on presentation skills. You should see it just there. It's just there now. So you can watch that afterwards, and it's only like a 9-minute video, and it will give you kind of lots of English for presentation skills. So make sure and like this video as well, everyone. That helps burst. You can see my rubbish down here. This is my little. I cleaned out my room the other day. I still have to do my recycling, so it's hidden in the corner. So I'll just sit here to hide it. So Thomas asking, how am I? I'm better. I wasn't well really the last few days with my eye. I have a bit of an eye infection, and I wasn't feeling great yesterday, but I'm much, much better now. So Ragda is asking, I need to learn speaking and communication skills. I am Jays and will start working in English speaking country. You have any recommendations? So yeah, like really business English is what you're looking for. And I have lots of business English on my channel. But just try and watch some TV, like there's lots of office related TV shows. Just really get into the natural rhythm of what you're watching, or of where you're going to work as well. Are you going to the UK? Are you going to Ireland? Are you going to America? Listening podcasts as well are really good. I have loads of answers. Shakila, you're very welcome. Subham, why you applied that pink highlighter? Just, I wish it was a highlighter. It's an infection, but I'm going to the doctor tomorrow. Sujata, how to learn English, please tell me that. Well, I mean, I'm an English YouTube channel, so obviously I'm going to, suggest to you to look at my videos. I do professional English here, so really that's what this channel is all about. On my long format videos, I publish them once a week, and you'll get lots of professional English, like medical English, business English, academic English. So yeah, and here on the live chat, we do more kind of conversational. Ragda, you're a doctor, so there's plenty of. You just go back through my videos and you'll see lots and lots and lots of medical English. I've done cardiology recently. I've done medical interpreter English, phrases for doctors. The last video I did was 40 phrases, all about communication with patients. So lots and lots there. Subham says, sorry, was that an infection? Yes, it's an infection. Thomas is saying, sir, please tell me English language, how to learn grammar from scratch to B2 level, tell me. Grammar is so difficult, and for me as a native speaker, in school, we don't do grammar at all. We do spelling because grammar is just very inherent to us. I don't really do that much grammar on my channel. my channel is more for intermediate to advanced. But with grammar, I would just say get a really, really good book. Get maybe watch. I should post some more videos really about grammar. I have done some, so maybe I should get to doing some more grammar. Um, oh, Shakita saying the link doesn't work. Let me just check. It works for me. Hang on. Let me just try it again. So, one moment. I'm going to try again. So, I've just put another link there. Hopefully that works. Subam, please don't speak in strong accent. We'll find it difficult to catch. Well, I know, yeah, but really, this is the whole idea of this live chat is that I speak a little bit more naturally, because when you're working in professional, when you're working with other English speakers, they will speak naturally. So if you watch my main videos, I speak much slower and without the accent a lot. So this live is just for me to kind of get you used to kind of casual talk conversation because we don't talk in business English all the time. So yeah, what gem is that in your ring? Oh, I think it's not real. It's just costume. It's very inexpensive, but I do like my rings, and I have a little bit of a talisman here as well. Grammar. Thomas is asking what grammar to learn first. I would just stick with the main tenses first, present simple tense, past simple tense, and future simple tense. Really just focus on sentence construction, nouns, verbs, and just understand the different names and how sentences are constructed. Basic sentence construction. That's really where to start because in lots of other languages, there's you can jumble things around, you can move things. English is very structured in grammar. You have your subject, subject, object, and so on. So it's just great to understand all of the other different parts of it. So yeah, grammar is very difficult. Even for me, I hate grammar. I really hate grammar. I like to really talk about the nuance and meaning and the real interesting stuff. Legal English video, Sugata. Yes, I have a legal English video as well. I have a few English videos. Am I afraid of being judged? No, I'm not afraid of being judged at all. If I was afraid of being judged, I wouldn't be doing lives like this. Let me just get that legal video. So I have two legal videos. One I did recently is 100 phrases for lawyers. So I will link that now. Hopefully that will work. Let me know if that doesn't work. And I also have a legal masterclass, which is quite long. It's 2 hours long, but you will get, like, I go through every crime in the American judicial system. So I'm putting that up there now. There's two there. Sugata is a law student. So yeah, there's 100 phrases. The first video is 100 phrases for lawyers. The second video I've put up there is a legal English masterclass, and it covers lots of crime. Shakila, sir, could you tell me if I want to become fluent in advanced English, what should I do and which topic should I focus more on, and also how to start? This is a great, great question. And really, it comes down to you and what you're interested in. If you want to learn English, you have to be engaged with it, and it has to be something that really interests you. So I would pick, a subject which you love. Just say you're into knitting, or you're into painting, or you're into computers. Find your topic that you like and learn English about that topic. You're guaranteed to improve your English straight away and be much more fluent because you already have an interest in that topic. So if you like soccer and you want to learn English about soccer because lots of words that are, very specific to soccer can be used in other types of things. So in soccer, you learn the verb to kick. You know, you learn the word, the noun goal. You know, goal is, you know, what they score in soccer, but a goal is something that we use in business English. Maybe in a medical situation, someone has a goal to get better. So it's about use doing what you love, because I think if you do it under pressure where you really don't, you know, you're not really interested in, you know, what's in the textbook, do it with what you love. And that's really what I think is the true secret. If you love movies, watch tons of English movies with subtitles and just soak it all up. You know, if you're interested in the subject, that will give you the drive and the determination to learn more. So I'm just going to catch up on some more chats. Why don't you people free your northern parts from English? I don't understand what that means. Thomas, sir, I don't understand English. Any video and movie or series, what do I do? So, Thomas, do you put on subtitles? Subtitles are a really good way to do that. Um, you know, or what I would do maybe is to watch a video, a short video in English, and then maybe watch it again in a different language. YouTube does have the feature to YouTube does have the feature to have, you know, you can have dubbing, automatic dubbing on this on YouTube. So yeah, I would definitely watch movies, YouTube videos, listen to some music, subtitles, and if you can, use the YouTube dubbing feature. So on some of my videos, if you go back, there's a setting in the corner where you can change, you know, the language of any video. So, you know, if you want to do that way as well, that's a really good way. Another good tip is to use AI, ChatGPT or Gemini, and have conversations with it, live conversations. So, and ask it to correct you in real time. This is invaluable. ChatGPT and Gemini and all the other AI, they're not perfect. They won't always give you 100%, you know, the correct information, but they're super useful, especially for language learning. You know, it can explain to you things in English what you're doing wrong in your own language. Fantastic. You know, so they're my top two tips. AI, use it. A lot of them are free. The Gemini one is actually really improving. I used it for some images the other day, and the images were so good. And when we were when I was in YouTube in Zurich a few months ago, they were really honest, and they said that every few weeks the AI technology is jumping ahead and growing and growing. So it can only get better. So really try AI, you know, just have those conversations with it, ask it to correct you in real time, and hopefully that will help you. You know, you have to use the new technology, you know. So thank you so much, everyone. Great to hear from everybody. I had to put someone there into a bit of a timeout because of some comments. So I do monitor what has been said on the chat, and if you're saying anything that is not nice, you will be removed from chat. Okay, I'm not here. We're here to have a good time, people. That's all. Have a nice chat. No need to comment on my appearance or anything like that. It's not appreciated and it won't be tolerated. So let's move on. So what's my plan for? I will be back on tomorrow. No problem, Thomas. You're very welcome. Very welcome. That's what I'm here for, to answer your questions. So what is coming up? Sugata, did you give me more medical English video? Yes, they are. I've given you two. If you just go back up, there's two there. You've actually commented in the middle, I am law student. So either side of that is two legal videos that are available to you. And if you go back onto my video content, you'll see them. You know, the 100 phrases for lawyers was quite recent. It was maybe about 5 or 6 videos ago. So yeah, don't forget, I'm looking for an idea for a medical English video. So if you're in healthcare, if you're a doctor, a nurse, or any other type of healthcare worker, drop something into the chat and let me know what you'd like. So yeah, a cup of tea time. So my plans for this evening, I'm going to my friend's house and hopefully we're going to play some video games. We're going to order some food. We're going to order some Chinese food, and I might order the very, very famous Irish dish. I don't know if you've heard of it. It's called a spice bag, and this is a phenomenon that has become very, very popular in Ireland. And I think we're kind of becoming known for the spice bag. It's kind of like a Chinese dish. We have Chinese restaurants and Chinese takeaways in Ireland, but I think like with every country, the Chinese food is kind of slightly adapted to. So we have like Chinese Irish food, and if you go to Italy, you get Chinese food that's kind of adapted for Italians. So this one is a spice bag, is like fries or chips in a bag with onions and peppers and maybe some chili powder, and then you'll have like pieces of spicy chicken, deep fried chicken in there, and it's very good. And you get a sauce as well, which is really good. So yeah, have a look up spice bag. I think on TikTok you'll see a lot about it. Sugata, you're very welcome. Check out the videos. There's lots there. Shakila, I think he's probably watching right now. He does know. I did say to him, he's probably down in the kitchen watching right now. I'm upstairs. He's downstairs. So I did say to him that he would be on this week. So maybe tomorrow I will start the video with a little introduction. Or when you come on, Shakila, because you're always asking for my parents. I will. My mother will refuses to be on camera. But my dad will come on for a minute or two. He's very funny. He's very nice, and he'll come on and say hello. So I wonder if you think I look like him or if the genetics are strong. So yeah, lots and lots and lots to do. I think can I hear my dad? I thought I heard him shouting. I thought he might want to come on camera. Joe, if you're watching, shout, and we might put you on camera now. If I can hear him, I will put him on. So yeah, tomorrow my day. I will be back on tomorrow here. Say hello to downstairs. Hello downstairs. I will. He will be. He will come on camera eventually. I promise. So tomorrow I am back in my. I'm working my company, and I'm working on some marketing tomorrow. Oh, come on. We'll just say hello. I can hear my dad is listening. Right, Joe, do you want to come on? Joe. I don't know if he wants to come on. Joe, do you want to come on for a sec? Just no, he doesn't want to come on. So, are you sure?
Yeah, not today. No, not today.
Not today. Maybe tomorrow. So yeah, that was anticlimactic. They're just about to have something to eat, so he doesn't want to interrupt his food. So tomorrow I'll be back on around the same time, but between 3:30 and 4:30, and we'll try and get Joe on to. Joe is my dad. I'll try and get my dad on tomorrow for a quick hello at some point. Tomorrow I am back in the office doing my work for my company. I'll be doing some marketing and some social media and maybe hopefully making some money. And then I will be back home to do my live, and then I'm getting that new video out tomorrow. So if you're a student member of the channel, you'll get access to that video first, and the video will then be out on Friday. Lots and lots of business English. And the guide with this one is really, really good. 30 phrases, 30 terms, 30 definitions, and language tips, and then there's nice articles in the guide. I just tried to write a little bit more about numbers and pronouncing numbers and how you talk about numbers. And also, there's some nice idioms in there that are all related to finance and budgeting and everything like that. So, Sugat is asking, it's hard for me to give a definite time because life, sometimes I can get delayed in work. So I usually try and come on between 3:30 and 4:30 GMT time. So I'm in Ireland. Ireland is on Greenwich Mean Time. So whatever time that is for you, but about 3:30 to 4:30 around this time tomorrow, maybe a little bit earlier. So if you don't mind, do you always call your dad by his name? Yes, I kind of, when I was younger, it was dad or daddy. And then as I kind of got older, I do. I don't know why. But sometimes he's dad, sometimes he's Joe. And then my mother, sometimes I call her by her first name, sometimes mom. I don't really, it doesn't, there's no intention. It just happens. I don't know why. Some of my cousins would be the same. They would call their parents by their first name. It's not, I don't mean any disrespect or anything by it. It's just how it happened. My grandmother as well. One grandmother we called Nana, and then the other grandmother we called Rosie. So I think I just kind of grew up addressing some of my elders by their first name, but there's no disrespect meant by it or anything like that. It's just kind of cultural. So yeah, that is all I have to say today. Um, I am going to do some more work on the video now, and oh no, Shakila, you're fine. No, you can ask me anything. Absolutely no problem at all. No, you're. I have been asked that before. Like some people I know would call their parents mommy and daddy or mom or dad. That's very normal. But I suppose I don't know why really. I've never really thought about it. But yeah. So tomorrow I'll be on hopefully around the same time. Video out tomorrow. I'm going to do some work on the video now as well and on the guide and finish things up there. Work in the office tomorrow, then home for lunch, and then do the live publish video. Go, 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 and lots of work in between. And Friday, much the same. So, yeah, life is very busy. Life is very good. I have good people in my life, and I have nice followers who are. It's great to have you all here. Azog, Shakila, all my friends, Ebru, everyone. Great to have you all here and to chat. So Thomas is asking what time is it now? It is 4:52. It is 8 minutes to 5, 16:52. So almost 5 p.m. here. So yeah, GMT, same time as London. So that is a wrap, people. I'm going to get back to work for a little while. The battery on my phone is dying. And I'm going to do a little work for another hour or two, and then I'm going to go to my friends for dinner, takeaway, nice delivery, Chinese food, and I will talk to you all tomorrow. So India, the time is 9:23. So you are 4.5 hours ahead. So yeah, 4.5 hours. So tomorrow I will be on around I think about 7 p.m. Indian time, about approximately. It's just hard to give you a definite time because I have a life, I have a business, I get hungry, I get tired, and I try and be on approximately around this time every day. So that's it, guys. I'm going to say goodbye. I hope you all had a nice day and continue to do that. Have a nice evening in India now that it's evening time. Um, Thank you, Thomas. Thank you for understanding. So I might have another cup of tea. I'm going to get back to some work on the new video. And yeah, have a great time, people. Have a great evening or a great morning or a great afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Thank you so much for joining and being part of my day. It's so nice to talk to people who are on the same level as me. We're all from different places, but it's nice that this channel has brought us together just for a little chat every day, and it's just really nice. So, okay, everybody. Thanks, Shakila. Thanks, Thomas. Thanks for joining me. And I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. Have a great one. Be good.